you guys, so Mr. LaTruth has come forward to apologize to Mrs. LaTruth. During this apology, you will notice that he first tries to justify his actions. He then gives his apology, and then he promotes his music. So,
when you get angry, things get said sometimes that we all know to be untrue. Mentally abusing and verbally abusing, everybody in a relationship does those things. So, definitely not a woman beater, never have been. But I don't have to clear the air with none of y'all, man. My record clean, squeaky clean. I ain't got no domestic charges or nothing ever in my life. First and foremost, I definitely want to apologize for hurting your feelings. I know not being able to have access to the phone made you feel some type of way. You know, I've spoiled you. And, you know, obviously as a man, I just want you to just trust me without all of that. You know, I want to be transparent and say this. You know, I've said this to you, but we're not in the middle of an argument or whatever. We're listening. I know you're listening to me. All I ever wanted was just trust. Just trust me. The need to have to go through the phone, it's always been accessible for you. You always had the password. But, you know, throughout the marriage, I was always saying, I want you to trust me the same way I am with you, you know. You're the most beautiful woman in the world, and I'm not going to go through your phone because I trust you. I know better. That's all I've ever asked for. Just the same thing. Just the same thing in return. You don't have to go through it. I know you have to go through it because I've allowed you to, and I spoiled you. And, of course, you were hurting in that situation. The MacBook, the laptops, all this different stuff. You have access to them all, and I get it. And it took for me to hear that message to understand that, like, us men, we are very strong, you know, strong-willed and stuff like that. So some things we stand firm on. And it's like, that was that day I was just like, nah. But you already know. I love you for life. Had to get that off my chest, man. Give me a call whenever this live is over. It was great spending time with my baby yesterday, and it's just being able to think clearly and understand what this whole situation went. And definitely, man, we're gonna talk to each other totally different moving forward. I'm not raising my voice at all. Like, we just gonna, you know, gonna do what's right for our families. And got a flight to catch, man. I'm gonna be in Connecticut. For the rest of the week. Hartford, Connecticut for the rest of the week. So I gotta go to work. New music coming. But I'm not on here to speak about the music.
what you're seeing is a cycle of violence. Within the cycle, there are 3 phases. The crisis phase, which that's self-explanatory. The tension phase, and the calm phase. Right now, we're in the calm phase, where the person goes back to the person you fell in love with, saying it'll never happen again, I'll get help, I love you, we can just co-parent, we don't have to be together, but I do love you, I apologize for everything that I've done to you, I'll never do it again, we need to just listen to each other and respect the other person's wishes. If there's something that they want, then do whatever you have to do to make them feel comfortable, as in giving them your phone when they request it. And the cycle goes on and on and on. And it says in this article that I'm reading that the majority of survivors will leave an abusive partner 7 to 12 times before they leave for the last time. So I'm hoping that this is the last time for her.
Yeah. Oh yeah.